So this is sort of me replying to a comment that I got about why money is so hard to talk about, and we can talk about other things except for money. So the comment was like a general comment, I think. This person said, poor people get shamed because they're poor. And when you make money, people think you're bragging when you're talking about money. I think context is important here. So I think a poor mindset, obviously being poor is a real thing. I get that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the mindset of wanting to talk about money. And shame about being poor, that's a narrative. That's a story people are telling themselves. Obviously, people are poor, but then there's poor people that are happy, that are giving, that are loving. They're still giving to the world. And people that are starting to make money, maybe they are bragging because it's like that new money thing, but it all depends on context and nuance. So I'm not really sure what this person is talking about in what regards, because there's different ways to talk about money. So, and also my point is mindset is everything, because you want to be in the same room as people who will lift you up and celebrate your wins and encourage you to do better. That's what wealth is, in general. That's what wealth is. And money, people don't want to talk about money because it's stories that they grew up with, narratives that their caregivers told them, or they saw things that we don't have enough money. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard to make money. All these negative things about money will obviously seep into your mindset, and that's the story that you're going to tell yourself too. So it takes a lot of work to sort of melt that away. That's a whole mindset shift, identity shift as well. But so my point is, we want to be in the same room or be connected with people that want to lift us up. And who you want to tell about your celebrations. You know who not to tell. So you know who's going to respond the way that you don't want them to respond. So don't tell those people your wins. Tell people who will lift you up, or tell yourself, talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself if you don't have anybody else to talk to. Celebrate your own win. If we want to do different, we got to be different. We can't keep doing the same thing we're doing. We can't keep talking to the same people we've been talking to, because they're just going to give us the same response. If you want to make more money, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a better communicator, you got to do things different. You got to walk different. You just have to be different, because same is not comfort zones. Being in the same spot is not going to do nothing. It's not going to do anything for you. And so being shamed and having this idea that you're bragging about money, that's two things. That's got to change how you think, and you got to surround yourselves with different people. So that's what I wanted to say. And if you want to work from home and be an entrepreneur, that's a whole different thing too. That's a whole nother vehicle of, you got to trust yourself. You got to invest in yourself. Yeah, like wealth can be defined as a lot of things. It could be investing in yourself, your mindset, who you surround yourself with. And it probably starts with mindset first, because that's how we kind of process things, how we see the world, our perspective. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have a lot of friends locally. I maybe see like one, maybe 3 friends in my local area, like that I actually see. And that's okay with me. I don't have a lot of friends because I choose not to. I'm more intentional about that and who I welcome in my personal space. And it's okay. And I know these 3 friends will celebrate me. So you have to decide what you really want to do and how you want to progress in life, because life is too short. And that's it for now. I can go on and on, but I'm just going to go off on a tangent. But that was my response to that post about money.